Hi, how are you? This is Paul Fan. Thank you for coming to my channel to see my new update. And today my blog posting is regarding to email marketing is reciprocal. And the reason I say that is because I recently facing a lot of the email marketing challenge, and I studied a little bit. For the past 2 weeks, pretty much focus on this area, and I found that there's a problem regarding to my mindset of the sending the email. My mindset is just send the send messages to the a bunch of people, and some of them might be interesting, some of them might be not, and I just continue sending it, just regardless. Will continue, promote whatever information product I think is good. I think it's benefit for them, but that does not really work very well because I would say that does not work because I actually lack of focus on providing the value instead of providing more about the advertise or something. So here, this article I just wrote today regarding to email marketing is a reciprocal, and I wrote this from scratch. Uh, yeah, another thing is I lots of time I like to just you know um, copy paste some other information to my blog, but I decide to writing things by my own style because that way you can see me instead of see other people. So I want to share with you about the reciprocal according to Google Dictionary. It's to give, to feel, and done or done in return. So I'd like to talk about that today is about reciprocal because I found that it is a key to success in the email marketing or any endeavor in our life. So including our relationship, our business, etc. So what is important about the reciprocal is a formula to great communication, like engine in a great automobile. So imagine at first I receive a response from the subscriber and say she wants to earn extra income for the kids and had no knowledge of doing so and asked me for guidance. So therefore, I would do my best to research and provide the value or information about the subject topic, and that is to give. That is it's a reciprocal, starting a reciprocal. After I research on, for example, the business opportunity topic and write down and email out to you, I should say out to her, and she will receive the email. If she would appreciate the information, then she will open and read it, and that's a simple process of reciprocal. And the sender provide information and receive, appreciate, and read the message. And since a lot of my blogging is also tutorial, just in case some of you actually watch the video, you don't know how to change that. I do the blogging 100% using the WordPress, and it's very just simple. You just go to your WordPress and check your post, the post you just sent, and you can do different kind of way to modify your post. What I do is I always like to write down an HTML form and paste to a text area. But when I modify it, I actually modify it directly using the visual. So the HTML form, just by the way, I use is called the HTML-cleaner.com. So what I do is I still type the regular message and it will convert to the HTML format. And why I'm doing that because I can post a link, everything, and they will just converting, great, provide a link, etc. So this is actually it's come back. So for example, I provide something information to you, then she will open is this word. Okay, I change to her and see I click update. After I update and you go to the website again and you see here. Okay, so in this website you just need to refresh and um, can you either using mouse or refresh button, or you can press F5 to refresh. So once you refresh, you should be able to see this will change. So she will receive the email. Okay, so let's just talk about directory in the edit, just in case I see any mistake. I check that before I make it, twice before I make the video. So sometimes, still some mistake. Okay, if she would appreciate the information, then she will open, then read it. Okay, so this is a process of reciprocal. So that's a simple process, and sender provide information, receive, appreciate, and read the message. And this say if marketing, email marketing also reciprocal process, which is I assuming before I don't assume that, but today I assume I'm converting to believe that it's true. Then the email marketing is not the email blast anymore, and they are software like web services, etc., designed for email blast. But most of them, and most of the time, it won't work for today's marketing. Why? Because there's no reciprocal process in the email blast. The sender barely or never provide any value information. Okay, never provided any value. So, and the receiver barely want to appreciate that, and sometimes even important, even report the email as a spam email. So that's why email blast won't work nowadays. Sorry about my grammar, is still English is not my first language, but I try very hard. Really, I try to make it sounds understandable. So therefore, a key to success within the online marketing is to care about what others and making a connection. Okay, that's what I feel. Instead of trying to send the robotic like message to a bunch of faceless people. To say that I admit that I make a mistake. Sorry. Many of my previous newsletter, I don't feel like I provide enough value to my subscriber. That's you now watching this video, and that's why I want to start to do the right thing and write a message that will benefit to people like you. So life is about giving, and says in many wisdom book and like Bible, and I believe that. I know we are not perfect people, and sometimes we ignore the basic principle of giving. And I do know a lot of example about giving. In my research, I already found that people actually does not give and they receive a lot. I do know people actually receive a lot and the people think they don't give, but if you start investigating about this, they give. And that might be they told you they didn't give, but on the subconscious level they give, and they just don't know they give. So there are different forms of giving. The way, for example, I produce a blog and share a video with you, which is no one pay me to do that, and my video watching is normally under 10 or 20. So I barely making few dollars per month from YouTube. So that is not my motivation of making money. It's not my motivation doing the blog. And the reason I'm doing blog is even though only 20 people saw this message maybe in the first year, another maybe 20, 30 in that next year. I'm not sure 3 years from today because nobody know our future, and we might be able. Might be the last day if something happens, end of the world. Today might be the last day, but I'm just saying hypothesis. Okay, but so the point is, we actually I precious every day of our life, and I know. But in bottom of my heart, I know people will end of their life in Earth, and they all have to leave in Earth. And I will not say that after leave as we're gonna do what because I don't know, but I do know that we have a better place that after leave on Earth, and if you believe. And so this is actually where I'm coming from. I know that we are not going to be um, in this kind of form for like forever. So every time I'm doing something, I think about is opportunity to do it. It's not like giving the privilege because nothing is permanent, nothing is forever. And even though we actually watch lots of movies, something forever, and we're going up to believe forever, nothing is forever in the earth. Okay, I should say nothing forever in the earth. Okay, including the earth itself is not forever. It cannot be forever. Including the law of gravity will not forever, right? Because we are living the earth, we bound to the gravity, and there are certain law which is going to be forever, right? Law and cause effect. For example, law of reaping and receiving, see and sow. That's what I'm talking about. That's forever because that's universal law. Okay, the gravity is in the earth only. That's a law in earth. So we got distinguish between that different kind of law. So I don't want to deviate the topic too far away. But I'm trying to say is very precious, very important. If now today you find this opportunity, just breathe, okay, calm yourself and just do it. Because life in the earth is not a practice wrong. I remember Bob Proctor talk about that, a motivation speaker, life coach. Um, so if we come to and we try to practice wrong, we just okay, I guess I can do this, I guess I can do that. I don't think that will work. At least won't work for you when you are 80 years old, you are in the rocking chair and think about this and you just try and never actually really do it. Think about, never actually implement it. And that is just not so good. Maybe your life is good, you have a great family, everything, but at age 80 and 90, when you're going to leave this earth, that's gonna be something um, uh, pitiful, right? So let's see next one. But the path to the glorious end of life at the final journal is not always through a smooth freeway, right? Um, there are roadblocks and there are unexpected things happening all the time. So the key is to keep on the right direction and moving forward and fearless is um, the key. And most important is unselfishness giving, and you will reach your destination, either you want it or not, by following this basic principle. So I'm trying to say is you can decide not to give, and you can also decide to give, and without the even without the return, because give not necessarily mean you need to have a return. The reason I say reciprocal is it will, but it does not mean you should expect that. So, because sometimes the reward is delayed. If you don't believe what I'm saying, I just give you some example. For example, a person died and he become very famous. I don't know. It could be a painter. It could be a hero, war hero. It could be a teacher. It could be anything. It could be a family. And we don't notice them. We don't even know them sometimes. Some example, and they die to become very famous. Some people actually they're already famous, and when they die, they are touched us. Okay, and we quiet not because they are our family. You have that experience, right? Not because they are our relative. Sometimes we quiet because we lose a great soul. Okay, great life in the earth. So I believe gonna be forever the soul. But we lose a great soul, a great life in the earth. Even though the soul is forever, so that's why it touch us. Okay, so here, if you like this one, please send me a message. My email is paul@paulfin.org. Same thing with my website. And if you have any feedback, don't hesitate to contact me. And I've decided to help as many people as possible to better their life. And I know that you probably hear this somewhere else. I keep talking this. I want to let you know I went to the Anthony Robbins master mas, man, mas, many, master mastery class, mastery university class. It's about 3 class, about unlimited power, financial wealth, like a death with destiny, and there's another 4 class, a fifth life. First one is like very low, just go to there, and the 3 class is more like his upsell, more like his premium program. Lots of people went to his UPW Power, Unlimited Power within program, but I joined all 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. And I believe one of the seminar he was talking about that he don't do affirmation, because affirmation is like I'm the best, I feel happy. And he said that does not work. Okay, did he hit the topic too much? Okay, but just briefly tell you that he said he do incantation. Incantation is regarding the feeling. And he said that if you want to have a good incantation, you need to use your physical body and make it a feeling, and creating the sound like I commit myself to help as many people as possible to better their life with my strength, motion, persuasion, whatever it takes to help these people to better their life now. So this is what actually he say in the seminar. So I was just really actually copy his model because I like it. I cannot create any other different one. I just like that. I'm not saying I'm going to be Anthony Robbins who become speaker. I like to. I just happened to well, I won't say excuses. Okay, I have a job. I have an IT job, working in the computer field. I'm doing the server all the time, computer all the time, check the code, and not the program writing. I'm more like a support role for a long time. For right now, for 8 years. Right now, almost 8 years. Before that, a couple of years ago, I did. When I first starting with the career, I was doing programmer, doing Java programming, and because I'm back to school, I was in the information system major, and also passed those Microsoft certificate. Well, let's go back to here. So if any feedback, please don't hesitate to maybe I decide to help me some of those viewers probably that we told you where this was coming from, and please help me to improve the communication, this communication channel. So I appreciate that. So if you still want some program that I used to earn income, you might check out this interesting link, right? Because I'm still going to just say I'm still going to promote something, but feel free. You don't want to see that, just ignore that. Or if you want to see curiosity and kill the, just click it. And if you want to see more, normally they give you a landing page, and landing page they give you a free stuff. And if you provide your email, they will send free stuff to you. Or sometimes they don't send you free stuff, but they will give you more. They will give you information instead of a download form, but in the next page, and you provide your email. So that is something how it work for the promotion. But if you like it a lot, that is just really the way other people actually. Myself also a bunch of landing page. But I'm trying to say is there's no hard feeling, right? I cannot see, you can see, but I feel that if you watch this video, we have a better chance to meet somewhere later on in your life in this earth. And because I create this video and you watch it, and I believe at least our mind, our soul is connected. Even though our physical body, even though I don't even know your face and you don't know me, but I can imagine that you watch the video, and I can imagine you, and I can feel the soul that you're reading it. So it's up to you. You want to see this promotion now, you can subscribe, and you will see a bunch of emails. Sometimes you don't like some email because it looks like very spammy and do not provide any value. Then you just unsubscribe. So that's it. I have much of information that you appreciate too, and happy reading, Paul. So I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any question, let me know. And you have a very blessed day. Bye bye.